guys, welcome back to my channel. I have received a package from none other than KKW Beauty. Now, I am extremely excited to get into this collection because I ordered the entire KKW Opalescent collection. Well, if I'm going to be completely honest, my loving boyfriend actually bought me this whole collection. He knew I wanted it and I was kind of on the fence about it. But then he bought it for me, so thank you, babe. I love you. So we have the contents of the box. We have my packing slip, of course. We have some paper. We have a little bit of styrofoam. And we have the whole collection. The whole collection consists of an eyeshadow palette, 8 new semi-matte liquid lipsticks, a gloss, and 2 lip liners. So this is the palette here. So as you can see on the box, it has like that almost like hollow packaging, and you can see that through all the packaging. So these are the semi-matte liquid lipsticks, and you can see here that they are all in that same packaging. So that is through the entire collection. I'm going to take everything out of their boxes and I'll be right back. So now we have everything out of their boxes. The packaging on the actual product matches the unicarton. So it has that holographic packaging. On the lipsticks, the cap has that same almost, there we go. Yeah, that almost that same reflex. Like I said, we have the entire 8 set of the semi-matte liquid lipsticks. We have Unwrapped, which is like a neutral pink nude. Really pretty color. Birthday Gift, which is actually a little bit more peachy, light nude. Classic Kim, which is just a pale pink nude, which is very Kim. We have Birthday Suit. Now this is the lightest one of the collection. It's almost like a light brown nude, very pale. We have HBD, which is like a neutral pinky nude, so pretty. And we have After Party, which is like a vampy dark burgundy. We have the lip liner and matching lipstick in Surprise Party. So it's like a very hot orange coral. So pretty. We have the lip liner and lipstick in Birthday Kiss, which is like a hot fuchsia pink. Also very pretty. Last for the lip products, we have Birthstone, which is the opal gloss that Kim formulated. It looks to have like a white green base with a lot of glitter in it, which is I think I saw on Kim's IG stories. That's what she was going for. And then my favorite part of the whole collection is the palette. So we have the pressed powder palette here. Comes with the plastic insert. And these are the colors here. So we have, of course, these middle purple shades. We have a couple neutrals on the edge, and then we have a row of beautiful shimmers here. When I saw the pictures of this online, I knew I had to have it because it was so pretty. I have my brows on. I have no face makeup on because I wanted to start with the eyes. So I'm going to zoom you in and let's get started with the eyes. Okay, so now we're zoomed in nice and close so you can see all the imperfections on my skin, which is perfectly fine. We're going to cover those anyway. Like any other video, I'm going to prime with my Urban Decay Primer Potion. I also used this on my video when I reviewed the ColourPop and Hocus Pocus palette, and it worked great in that video, so I'm guessing it'll work great in this one too. The only thing I figured out in that video that I have like this little, I guess like patch of skin where pigment does not want to stick to, and that wasn't the eyeshadow's fault. That was actually my own eye just betraying me, which is just great. Love that for me. Now that we have applied the Urban Decay Primer Potion, I'm going to dip into this very first shade here, which I believe the shades are in the back. So I'm so bad at these kinds of palettes, so bear with me. So I'm going to take this lighter base shade here, and which is called, I believe, 1046 AM. And I'm going to take that on a JH32 brush, just a nice fluffy blending brush. I'm going to dip right into that color. Yeah, the brush is coated. Doesn't really look like there's a lot of fallout in the pan. Again, I don't really care about fallout, but other people do. So I'm going to kind of set my eye primer with this shade. So I'm going to put this shade all the way from my lid to my brow bone. I did clean my brow up with concealer, so this will help set the concealer as well in the bottom area. Okay, so I have that first shade down, and of course, the main attraction to this palette to me are these 3 purple shades. So I really want to integrate that into the look. I'm going to start off by taking the JH33 brush and the shade 80s Baby. Ooh yeah, see, that's so pretty. So pigmented. Again, not a lot of fallout at all. I'm going to throw this shade kind of high up in the crease. So this is like a lilac purple. So this might not show up the best on my skin tone. Oh no, yeah, that's perfect. That's showing up perfectly. Wow, that like blended out pretty much on its own without me doing like a whole lot. I'm just taking, like I'm holding my brush very far out and I'm barely using any pressure to blend things out. And it's kind of just like blending out by itself. See, I love the way that is building up. And it's blending out, like I said, it's blending out like a dream. So now I'm going to go back with no product on, and I'm just going to kind of hit the edges to make sure everything is nice and buffed out. For the campaign pictures, Kim did a very I'll pop a picture up here, but it was very purple cut crease, and I kind of want to do something like that, but kind of put my own spin on it. I'm going to take the Js10 brush. I'm going to dip into this purple shade here with this Birthday Energy. Ooh, yeah, see, that's very pigmented. Again, no fallout, really. I mean, I'm going to lean my head back. I'm going to tuck this into the lower part of my crease. Going back with the JH33, I'm gonna dip back into 80s Baby and just blend out that edge. I'm gonna take this e.l.f. angled eyeliner brush and I'm going to swirl it into electric purple. Kind of just pick up some pigment. And I want to create kind of want to sketch out where I want this shape. Then I'm going to take the JH40 brush, dip back into that color, and kind of buff out where I laid out the outline. So I love this purple. Purples are always very hard to manufacture. I've never manufactured a purple myself, but that's just what, it is in the industry. Purples are one of the hardest colors to get this kind of opacity with, for them to blend, and this purple is blending so seamlessly. I love this formula. Like, these matte shades are just blending out like a dream. I am going to flick out that purple, kind of something like that shape. I'll clean it up with concealer later, but that's kind of the shape I want. Going back with that JH33 brush and dipping into 80s Baby, I'm just going to blend out the edges where the purple and that lilac meet. This purple is honestly amazing. Like, I cannot believe the quality of this purple. Like, I'm getting full pigment and no patchiness. Like, absolutely no patchiness at all. I am getting the slightest bit of fallout right here, which again is not a big deal. I'm just going to wipe it off later. I'm very happy with the matte shades. Going back in with the Js10 and the shade Birthday Energy. And just again going to blend those two colors so we don't lose the gradient. I think I'm ready to cut my crease. I'm going to take my LA Girl Pro Conceal in a light tan and cut my crease with this. So we have this bottom row of shimmers to work with. I really love this middle one, which is OMG I'm 40. And I kind of want that all over my lid. So we're going to do that. I'm going to take the Js10 brush, which is just the flat brush. And I'm going to I'm going to grab it first with the brush and see if I need to use my fingers or wet it. Coated. Ooh, little chunky. Yeah, as you can see, it's a little chunky. I'm going to first ooh, but look at how pretty that is. Oh my god. Look at that shimmer. I don't even feel like I need to wet this or anything. It gives that pretty shine without really having to do anything. It feels so soft on the lid. It doesn't feel grainy or anything. On the other side of the brush, I think I want to dip into this color here. This is, I believe, Honey Opal. Honey Opal looks like kind of like a copper with a green reflex. I just want to grab a little bit of that and put it kind of just on the edge. See how this looks. Very subtle, but love that. I just wanted a little hit of it because it looked pretty in the pan. Might not be the best color for this eye look. I feel like it might just have to be like a standalone color, but still very pretty and reflective. It's almost like a duochrome. I'm going to take the JH39 brush and go into this shade here, which is Crystal Opal. It seems like this is like a nice light shade to go into for my inner corner and my brow bone. And I was right. Wow, these metallics are crazy. Like, this is without wetting it. Like, I'm not even spritzing my brush with any Fix Plus or setting spray. I'm just going straight in from the pan. And that, look at how much shine that gives. Look at that. Like, when I look hat on, you can see all of the brightness for sure. Ooh, I love this eye look. This is coming out amazing. I'm going to throw on a little bit of liquid liner. I have the Benefit roller liner here. And I'm just going to line, well, I'm going to tight line first. I tight lined my waterline, so I'm just going to do a I'm going to try to do a very thin line on top. I'm going to give my lashes a good curl. I'm going to use this mascara today. This is the KVD Vegan Beauty Go Big Girl Home Mascara. I have a nice big wand if you're into like big wand mascaras. I want the eye look to, of course, stand out, so I'm going to wear some very light lashes. I'm going to take this baby pair of Ioni lashes. This is the Natural Light Doll. They're just very light, wispy lashes, and I think they're perfect for this look because I want the eyeshadow to really stand out. Oh my god, the lash like popped off the band. Oh my god, so I kind of put it back on. Hopefully like they don't look wonky when I try to put it on my eye. I'm gonna take my Velour Lash Glue, you already know, it's my favorite. I can't believe they just ripped off like that. I mean, they are $1 lashes, but I mean, come on. I mean, I can't be too mad. I've definitely had like expensive lashes do that too. So I mean, I can't be too mad. Okay, so now these lashes are on. So you see, these are very just natural lashes. I didn't want to do anything too dramatic because I wanted, like I said, the eyeshadow to speak for itself. I wanted the eyeshadow to have a moment. Now I'm going to do the other eye off camera and I'll be right back. Okay, so now we're back and we have both eyes on. I went ahead and did my complexion off camera because you've seen me done my complexion 100 times. Really hasn't changed. But I will list all the products that I used on my face in the description box below. I want to finish, of course, the lower lash line, and then I want to try the lip products out. I'm going to first take the Js12 brush, and I'm going to grab Birthday Energy, which was that maroon burgundy shade. I'm going to first run that kind of pretty close to my lash line. Now that I have 80s Baby laid down, I'm going to go back into Electric Purple. And I'm going to run that right under the 80s Baby color. So I think that's about as smoky as I want the lower lash line to be. I'm going to go ahead and throw on some lower lash mascara. Just like in my other video, I'm going to use the Bad Gal Bang by Benefit. Now I'm not sure what direction to take for my lower lash line. I kind of want to keep it nice and sultry, but I can also put in like a nice light color. I have this color by Urban Decay. This is Heartless. It's like a pale pink. I think it'll kind of match the shade OMG I'm 40 that we put in the cut crease. So I think I'm going to get that and I'm going to run that in my waterline. So that is just neutral enough for me that it opens up the eyes. I love the way the eyeshadow looks. I don't want to draw too much attention away from it, which is again why I chose such a small lash in the first place as well. But now we can move on to the other products, which are the lip products. I first want to try the Birthstone Lip Gloss. I do have a little foundation on my mouth, so just with a makeup wipe, I'm just going to wipe that off. I'm going to go in with the gloss, which is called Birthstone. Ooh, nice applicator. Love that. Ooh, yeah, I love this gloss. So like I was saying, it's like a greeny pink base. Yeah, you can see it like here. It's like a greeny pink base with a lot of glitter in it. Far away, you can kind of see the color shift a little bit, but of course you get all of the shine, which is what ideally you would want in a lip product. It's not sticky at all. It has no fragrance, which is good. I was expecting kind of like Kylie, which she has like a very strong cupcakey scent, but there's actually no fragrance to it, which is cool. Up close, you can really see like the glitter and like the, I guess the pigment from the gloss. It is a little bit more prominent up close than it is far away. From far away, it kind of just looks like I'm wearing like a really glossy lip gloss. But from close up, you can kind of see that pink like base that I was telling you about. Overall, really pretty color. I'm gonna swatch all of the lipsticks on my lips so you can see what they look like on my skin tone. Now, granted, I am like a medium, like tan skin tone. Just for reference, I mixed the LA Girl Pro Matte Foundation in Cafe and Caramel. So if you're somewhere in this skin tone, that would be the reference I can give you. I'm gonna start off with HBD, which is very pretty. Oh. Okay, so I love this shade because it's pretty much the same color as my lips, which I don't hate at all. So this doe foot makes it really easy to put on the product. It's almost like a, I would describe this like as a velvet lipstick. Like I don't feel like this is gonna dry down all the way, but it doesn't have a whole lot of shine to it. It is definitely, when I pat it, it does come off. So that means it's not transfer resistant, which is okay by me. Ooh, isn't that such a pretty color? Like this is such a pretty nude for my skin tone. Yeah, I love that. Super pretty. The next shade I'm going to try is Unwrapped. So this one looks a little bit peachier, a little bit lighter. Ooh, okay, so yeah, this one is a lot lighter. They're very opaque lipsticks. I feel like my lips are very colored, like very pigmented, and they're covering the pigmentation on my lips very easily. So I'm not really doing like a perfect application because I'm just swatching the color for you. This is such a pretty nude color. So on camera, I feel like it looks a little light, but in person, I feel like it works, especially with like the style of makeup that I have right now. I would love to put this on with like a darker lip liner and like a lighter gloss on top of it. It'd be so pretty. Same consistency, doesn't feel too dry. It feels very creamy. Yeah, same thing. So I'm gonna go ahead and just say that these are not gonna be transfer resistant. Like I said, these don't feel like they're gonna dry down. I think they're meant to stay like creamy, but they're so pretty. Next shade up, I have Birthday Gift. This one I know is not gonna be one for my skin tone. This is the peachier one, and it looks very light. Yeah. So this one I know is not very wearable for me already. This one's very peachy, very light. I would like to call this like a macaroni and cheese nude, where it has almost like a peachy orangey undertone to it. Very pretty. As you can see, it kind of gives me concealer lips. I feel like if I use this with like a darker lip liner, it would be very pretty. Or I could just put this in center with other lipsticks. This one, not really for my skin tone. The next color up is Classic Kim. Now I know for a fact that Kim loves almost like a concealer lip. So this probably isn't going to be for my skin tone either. Well, yeah, it's a little concealer-y, but I feel like it almost works, especially for like having this kind of makeup. It's a little light. I'm not gonna lie, it's a little light, but I feel like it kind of works, especially with, like I said, this kind of like dramatic dark makeup. If I had like bigger lashes and like a lot of contour, and I just kind of like blotted this on, I feel like it would work really well. So for Classic Kim, I think I'm gonna have to work with it. But like I said, I could always use like a darker lip liner and I wouldn't have any issues with it. Next is Birthday Suit. Now, this is not gonna be it. I'm telling you this right now. This is gonna be straight up concealer. Oh, yeah. No. Mm-mm. I can use this probably in the middle of other lipsticks to lighten it, but I definitely cannot use this by itself. I'm not even going to finish putting this on. Very pretty color though. Very nude. Very lighten up the center of the mouth. Very good for that. Next, we have After Party, which is the darker of the bunch. This one's going to be very pretty, you can probably tell. So again, don't mock my application of it. I'm just showing you for the swatches. But this color is stunning. This is very fall vibes. This is very winter vibes. This is so pretty. Of course, it does clash with my eyeshadow, so I would never wear this combo together. But this is so pretty if I was doing like a neutral eye look. Like if I kind of just took maybe the neutrals in the palette and maybe like the shade Honey Opal and put this lip on, it would definitely work. I feel like this lipstick definitely needs a lip liner, but overall, so pretty on the lips. I feel like that color was a little bit harder to take off, so I'm just going to take my sponge with no product on it and just kind of stamp over so I can diminish some of that staining. We have the two lipsticks with the lip liner. So we have Birthday Kiss and Surprise Party with the lipstick and lip liner. So first I'm going to try Surprise Party. So of course I'm going to go in with the lip liner first. Kim's lip liner formula is so smooth. Like look at that. Like barely... like barely any pressure whatsoever. So of course this looks very fiery in the tube, so I can only imagine what it'll look like on the lips. Ooh, wow. So the lip liner is a little bit darker than the lipstick. This is a stunning color. Like it's so fiery red, but it feels so wearable at the same time. Like I wouldn't mind wearing this with just like very neutral makeup. So pretty. Of course, the lip liner helps with the application. The color went on super smooth, super pigmented. Love that. Now, last but not least for the lip products, we have Birthday Kiss lip liner and lipstick. So, just like the other one, I'm going to first throw on the lip liner. Lip liner is on. Now, let's move on to Birthday Kiss lipstick. My God, this is so almost neon pink. So same situation, the lip liner is a little bit darker than the lipstick. Look at that color, you guys. This is very bubblegum neon fuchsia pink. this color did not come to play. And I only had to, with all of the colors, I only had to dunk in one time. So that means the formula is nice and concentrated. Again, very lightweight, very creamy to the feel, not dry. I love the way these feel. Again, it will come off, which is, like I've stated earlier with the other shades, it's not a big deal. Those are all 8 liquid lipsticks and 2 lip liners with the gloss swatched on my lips on my skin tone. I think I'm gonna go back to HBD, which was my favorite, and wear that for the rest of the video. So for my lips, I took Urban Decay Broken Lip Liner. I took HBD liquid lipstick all over my lips. Then I put the slightest bit of Birthday Suit right in the middle. And then, of course, I went in with the very light layer of Birthstone Lip Gloss. And we got this color combo here. Moving on, I want to swatch, of course, the palette. I'm just going to go row by row. And I'm going to swatch all the colors. I wish you guys could feel these matte shades. They feel so creamy and so smooth that no wonder they blended out the way that they did. So, disclaimer, I'm not like a big person that cares about swatches personally. I think the real test is where it works on the eyes, so just letting you know that. So we're gonna start off with 10:46 a.m., which is the lighter base shade. Well, even there it shows up pretty well. Then we have 80s Baby, which is the lilac shade. We have Electric Purple. See, this is why you can't trust swatches. That one did not swatch well, but that's what I have all out here, and I don't have any issues with it. We have Birthday Energy. See, that one swatched pretty good. Last but not least, we have Middle Sister. I'm gonna put it right here. Okay, fingers are all clean, and we're gonna go into the second row. Second row is 4 metallics and 1 matte. So I really want to feel the metallic shades. Oh yeah, these feel like butter. Oh my god, look at that. Yeah, you don't even have to dig in for these shades at all. So we have Crystal Opal. Oh yeah, that is so pretty. Crystal Opal is what I have in my inner corner and my brow bone. Then we have Honey Opal. That's a really pretty like dual chrome color. That's what I had tucked in right here. We have OMG I'm 40, which is the main lid shade. Then we have Time Flies, which is a really pretty like rose gold copper. And then the matte shade, which is Cedars. Right there. We didn't get to use that one. And that was the whole palette swatch, which wraps up the entire KKW, the Opalescent collection, celebrating Kim's 40th birthday. Overall, I'm very happy that I have this entire collection because I live for the eyeshadow palette, of course, and the lip products I feel are something that, of course, I can integrate into my makeup kit, into my everyday routine. I even want to put like Opalescent gloss like right up here with all the glosses that I love. Some of the nudes were very fitting for my skin tone, and of course I love a nude lipstick. Goes with anything and everything and any makeup look you decide to do. The eyeshadows blended amazingly. I am so happy with the eye look, especially the metallic shades. They are so soft, so creamy, so buttery. Kim's formula definitely is, I feel, pretty top tier. I mean, again, there's no real fallout in the pan. All the colors blended perfectly. I love the formula of the eyeshadow palette on its own. I want to get all of them now at this point, and of course that'll take some time, but nonetheless. I'll throw up a screenshot somewhere if the bundle is still on sale. If not, in the description box, I'll put down all the prices to individual items. And I would say if you can get your hands on this, get your hands on it because it is definitely my favorite collection that KKW has put out. and there's been a lot of really good ones in the past. I want you guys to comment down below what item was your favorite. Did you like the eyeshadow palette? Did you like the lipsticks? If you like the lipsticks, what shade did you like? Go ahead and tell me in the comments below. And of course, I'm going to ask you guys if you can please subscribe, like, and share the video. This helps me out so much. We have gained a couple more followers in the past couple weeks, and I am going to be uploading, of course, more consistently. I have already 2 videos pre-filmed, so be on the lookout for those. Have your post notifications on to be notified anytime that I post a video. Of course, I will have all my socials linked down below if you want to go ahead and follow me there. Other than that, I want to thank you guys for watching this video, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye, guys.